Hi, you guys. Welcome back to the Venus Through the Signs series. This is for those of you with Venus in Taurus. Remember, to check where your Venus is, you would have to go to a website, one of those astrology websites, put in your information, your birth time, place, and location. And then it's going to generate a free birth chart for you. Just look and see what sign your Venus is in. You don't have to know the exact birth time, your exact time of birth, to find out where Venus is in your horoscope. So, Venus and Taurus. I hope a lot of astrology watchers are out there. And if you are not into astrology, I highly recommend you get into astrology because it's awesome. And it ties in with tarot cards. We're all connected, you guys. Okay, so the heart of the situation is the High Priestess. We have the Six of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Nine of Wands, and Page of Wands. And these readings are supposed to be short. I'm trying to stick to one row, but I got nosy on Aries, so I don't know. I might do that again. But anyway, so the High Priestess, there's some mystical things happening in your life right now. There are some secrets. I don't know if you're holding back secrets from people. Or someone is hiding a secret from you. I feel like some of you are doing a lot of spying or prying into your lives through psychics and clairvoyants and mediums because you're curious. There's a lot of things. Your mind is very active right now. You're just wondering what's going on, what's going to happen. Like you seem to be really preoccupied with your future. Some of you are planning to travel, or you're planning to take some sort of trip here. I don't know if this is something that you and your partner planned. For those of you who are single, there are energies so far in your life that have the possibility of having a relationship. I'm not really saying anything developed just yet. But for those of you in relationships, I feel like you're trying to plan some sort of trip. And I feel like it must be a distance because it's like you have to get on an airplane to go there. Now, some of you're just telepathically connected with your partner. You have these vivid, loud dreams. And they tell you these stories, these amazing stories, and your imagination runs wild. I feel like I have a lot of dreamers watching this here. I feel like some of you have some sort of business. Some of you may be readers or psychics or mediums yourselves, and business seems to be going pretty well. You're pretty well off. But something is cut off. Something is coming to an end. I don't know if it has to do with Mercury being in retrograde. Because there is some sort of communication that gets blocked or cut off sometimes. I feel some of you have also cut ties with some people, possibly ties with social media. And someone's trying to find out what's going on in your life, or you're trying to find out what's happening in their lives because they've disappeared or they completely, I don't know, you're like, are they dead? Where'd they go? They could be on a roof dead somewhere or abandoned. That's just in your thoughts. You're having like a lot of thoughts. Some of you have just had some sort of nightmare or major panic attack. But it's like the worst is over and now it's time for you to recover. You do have some wounds. I feel like your intuition is kind of off. You're not trusting your intuition. It might not even be that it's off. You just feel that it is because of what happened or what you saw. I feel like some of you are emotionally wounded. And you're checking in on someone. That's why I say I feel like a lot of you are doing like a lot of spying. See how he is looking here at her and, Someone is kind of off to themselves in a park. Some of you literally might live in Manhattan and you're looking out of your window and you're watching this person play in a park. Uh, Also, be careful on the downside because the Page of Wands is a younger card. And if you have children, look out for your children, because there does seem to be some sort of lurker or stalker or something. If you have an ex, be careful of that, especially someone you haven't heard from. They're not speaking to you. It's the possibility that they're just spying on you from afar. They're getting information from somewhere. And some of you may be dealing with a fire sign, such as a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. And yeah, so whatever happened in a relationship, for those of you that have a relationship, I feel like something must have happened because you're not trusting your spouse. You're kind of prying into their private life. You feel like they're hiding something. And, or this is what your spouse feels about you. They're spying on you right now because they're like, I don't know, something's up, something's off. My intuition is telling me something. Normally, you're really confident in yourself, but for whatever reason, I don't know, there's this stalker thing. Now, something is going to be revealed to you. You're going to find out some sort of hidden or secret information. May involve with an air sign such as Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. Also, some of you may be dealing with an Aries, Taurus. Now, someone from the past, I don't know, I feel like you're finding out information from someone from your past. Could be someone from your childhood, or someone that you just connect to, like you feel comfortable with them. It's like a platonic friendship. And you want to find out more information about them. You're like, I've always been curious about this person. What do you think? And I just kind of feel like you're waiting to see what type of news you're going to find out. And you're going to find out this information. Yeah, I just kind of feel like you're going to learn about this this independent woman. Now, it's a woman on a card, but it could be a male. But this woman, she's very, she's like a writer or creative type, and she has a lot of admirers. She's very enchanting, he or she. But I just kind of feel like you're going to find out this information about them. They may be tied to another person, or someone might be like dominating over them, or it might be one of those situations where they have an overprotective parent. But this emperor here, he is, he's not going to let anyone cross him. Some of you that are in relationships, I feel like your spouse dominates you. And I think you admire it, though. They tell you what to do. It doesn't have to necessarily be like that S&M or bondage type relationship, but they're very dominating, and their assertiveness may be like very alluring to you. I feel like there's a lot of loyalty in your relationship. You guys have this bond together. Yeah, I just kind of feel like you and this person, they're able to come to you or you to them. There's something very calm and collective about this emperor guy. He's very alluring. He doesn't say much. He can like command the room with his appearance. My God. And it could be a woman, but he's just very, he has that essence of domination and control, and he's calm with it. He doesn't seem to be like one of those angry people. He could be, but he's very passionate too. He doesn't talk too much about, he or she doesn't talk too much about the things that they're passionate about. It's like you have to get to know them, and when you gain their trust, they tell you everything. I feel like there's going to be a lot of information, exchange of information. You could be receiving some text messages or something, or sending some text messages about the person that you're really into. There is the possibility of a lot of loose ends between you and another person, or even an ex. There is the possibility of some ex coming back into your life, or like rising from the ashes, or like, I don't know, maybe you didn't think you would hear from them again. You thought things were completely over, but here they are. Um, and I just kind of feel like you're enamored by them. Um, there is some flirtation going on too with some of you that's dealing with someone younger than you. Very passionate, something, there's this attraction, this, I don't know, it's just something about their aura that is turning you on. And back to seeing that ex, I do feel that there is the possibility of them coming back into your life if there's been any recent breakups. Well, I mean, it could be something that happened a long time ago, but either way, I feel like somebody is going to return from the past, or you've been asking about someone from your past. Maybe you're curious about them. If you're single and you're like, I wonder whatever happened to so and so, you know, and you're just kind of checking up to see if there's any chemistry. And I do see chemistry here. Whether or not things transpire right away, I'm not seeing that just yet. But yeah. Okay. And then there's the chance of reconciliation too, if there's been any fallouts or fights between you and your spouse. I do feel like someone has let you down in the past. And it's like you have to regain their trust, or they have to regain yours. Okay. So remember, these are general readings for Aries in the sign of Taurus. So I hope you enjoy. Remember to please like, share, and subscribe. If you want a personal reading, you would email me, namat76@gmail.com. But many blessings to you all, and good night.